Hey folks, it's Jay from Dumpster Diving Life. February 22nd, 2025. About maybe 3 years since my last video, 2 or 3. I looked at the date and I kind of can't remember already. But anyway, here we are, February, 41 degrees. This has been cold for the last couple of weeks here, well, at least 10 days. Down in the freezing temps for a while. Finally a real winter in south central Texas. But I digress. I'm still in the old Jetmobile here and still running the same route. Not near as I often do or used to, but occasionally. And I thought just because the cold weather was here, I would make this for myself, maybe share it with you guys. I just don't know. But I just did it for myself so I could look back on this come July and enjoy the cold weather again. All right, enough of that. Let's go out and see what we got. You will probably recognize some of these spots, no doubt, because it's the same route I've been running since I started this. Swing and a miss. I'm hoping you folks are all well and fine, and if I missed any messages from you, I apologize. I kept up as best I could for the longest time. Didn't see any for the longest time. But once in a while, one pops up, and I miss it. I go back and I find them, and it's 2-3 months old. Empty as a drum. Oh, a swing and a miss there, but that's all right. Look at this overcast days. Man, what a day since the summer. Tell you what, man, it was brutal. So having a real winter here in south central Texas, I'm enjoying every minute of it. I'll see you at the next. Alrighty. Back at filthiest dumpster number 1. This is the recycle bin, not the dumpster, so, but it's right here. And I tell you what, it's probably fallen to filthiest dumpster number 3 because filthiest dumpster number 1 and 2 have taken the grand prize, and they are disgusting. I want you to know, employee running back to the store after tossing a bag, I may have to go check that bag out. That one particular door she just came out of, they are known for throwing away, and here comes an employee behind me. They're known for throwing away sport equipment, used sport equipment, so I'll have to look at that. But first, I digress and need to get out of this lady's way. Oh, she's done. No, she's not. I'll be right back. All right, I had to take off because I didn't want to spook the lady. She was emptying trash. I offered to help her dump it. It looked really heavy. I know it was. And she said no. I think I just made her nervous because we were so close. So anyway, that's fine. I might still go look at that other bag the girl tossed out at that sporting goods store. Like I said earlier, you may not have heard me, so much noise, so much racket back there. They throw away used sporting goods. I've gotten bats, golf clubs, all sorts of stuff out of there. Interesting in these tubes here. It's kind of new to me, but not the tubes I want. Moving on. So yeah, nothing's really changed here, folks. It's really, as I say, just the frequency. I kind of backed way off. It was just kind of a decent chair. Not really. Oh no, you see that, yeah. And a lot of times these chairs, the hydraulics for back, lack of a better word, they don't hold. Like when you crank it up real high, it just sinks right back down. If I was inclined, I'd take the casters off those, so we call it caster cell. So anyway, other than that, is that a sign? What these signs are? Towing for self-house parking. McAdoo's restaurant. Okay, interesting. I'm not a restaurant. So anyhow, yeah, that's just some of it. All right, let's keep on rolling. Again, folks, I don't know if this video will see the light of day. It's been so long, and it's kind of the same repetitive stuff that I've always put out. But you know, I've got well over 100 videos on my channel, and I'd like to get back monetized. I'd like to get it back to life. I just kind of let it die away once my once I had some personal things going on in my family. I think I may have mentioned it in one of my last videos. We're at Gold's Gyms here. I usually bypass this one, but just for the day, because it's here and it's a Saturday, and I don't believe that those rooms are used, or that room there is used. I skipped it for a long time thinking they could see me out here, and it was just too close for comfort. But the more I look, the more I believe that room is just not used, at least for the customers. That was a swing and a miss. Let's see what we can find over yonder. Oh, rolling up on the other side of the building now, of the plaza, and just taking a nice peek and making sure. I thought I saw a car coming that way. Just want to make sure I'm not going to bump into anybody. No worries. Most of these folks still remember me, as little as I come by here these days, but they know me. They don't really give me a second glance these days. Only the ones who kind of stare and watch or stare sideways at me are the new folks. Swing and a miss. Maybe it's a drum. Same old boring sayings. But you know, I'm too lazy to come up with new ones. Again, guys, I don't even know if this is going to hit the video, hit the channel. I do know a gentleman who says he can optimize my channel back to life with a few tweaks. Of course, you can't do it for free, so I don't know. I think he said something in the range of $1,000 he could get my videos back up to the top and get me monetized again with just a few changes. I don't know, $1,000. I wasn't making that much money off of it to really, invest that kind of more money into it again. I don't know if y'all know something like that, or someone who does sort of thing. Ask them and let me know if that's not legitimate. I trust the fella, dude, nice guy, known him for a while now. Just don't know if it'd be all that worth it. But you just don't know. I was close to 3,000 subscribers when I stopped posting videos, and obviously I've dropped a few. I've lost quite a few. Don't blame you guys, but they're still there. I even watch them sometimes. It's kind of funny. Got a couple of pair of sandals there, a little yard like a fountain. I may dig the sandals out, or what do you call those things, to see what kind of shape they're in. Definitely wet from the rain. Other than that, kind of different. And over here, empty's drum. All right, let me go get my hook and see if I can hook these out and check them up. If anything, for donation. Be right. Okay, well, I grabbed the shoes. They're Birkenstock sandals, but they're quite worn on the sole, and there's even a tear on one of them. I may show you at the end of the video here if I even publish this, but they're still decent enough for donations. I'll do that. All right. Let's see what we got here. This is behind the old sewing shop. Swing and a miss. Tell they had a trash day today. Being a Saturday. So I will say this, maybe, I really can't say for sure because I haven't been coming by that often, but Saturday's definitely a dump day for most every place I go, because they got to get ready for the week again. They do fill them up pretty quick. Some of them more than others, but most of them do get filled. They've been doing a lot of construction down here. See the trucks. They're remodeling this whole plaza. Actually, has been getting a little facelift. So they're on this side. I think they're almost done because they worked their way all the way around. It's a big plaza, fairly big, and it's pretty popular, and getting more so. All right, I've got to navigate my way through here, but once I plant, we'll see. I should be able to squeeze through that. I may have to go around that. We'll see. I don't want to get too close. We'll just see how it goes. Empty as a drum. There's employees over there, but they never bother me. Empty as a drum, so we in the miss. Let's go around, and I'll probably stop talking here so they don't think I'm insane. way too much to even touch. Yep. Not even gonna touch. We'll leave it alone. I should be able to squeak through these trucks. I'll let you know. You're right. Okay, folks, I have landed and the trucks are behind me. I had to back up about 100 yards. I'm pretty sure I could have got through them two. But those of you who go way back with me may remember the eye surgery I had in the right eye. I had cataracts, got the lenses, and had detached retinas 2 times in one eye. Well, yada, yada, yada. You don't want to hear all that. But I don't have peripheral vision that well in the right eye. Matter of fact, I have almost no peripheral vision in the right eye. So I have to be real careful about it. I've bumped into more people in my life in grocery stores than I have probably in the last 3 years I have in my whole life. I have to be real careful because I just don't see folks on the right side. So I didn't want to take the chance and bump in one of those trucks. That would have been ugly. So 100 yards backing up, good practice. Swing and a miss. This is the Pool Company, plus others, but this is also the dumpster where I found several years ago now those art prints, and they've been selling slowly but surely. And I do have something coming up later next month regarding those prints. I might have to share with you. If I share this video, I'll probably share that with you. But it's kind of a venue to sell them quicker. And I want to look more time on this side of it. And the boxes are intriguing. That would be really good for the catalogs to sell. But a little too flimsy. Dang. It feels pretty good, but still. Oh, man, so tempting. Yeah, I think I'll take 2 of these. I had a sale on eBay driving out here. Probably the first sale I've had in 3 weeks. I'll tell you, man, it has, for me, and I can only speak for me, eBay not been the same the last couple of years. Now, granted, a lot of that is because I have the majority of my items listed are art sales, art prints. They are slow-moving items. But even when I put up a pretty popular item, it takes a while for it to sell. It is really, really intriguing. I don't know. Did I look in him? I just got something out of there, right? Yep, got the box out there. And I looked over here. Yeah, I did. Okay. We're short-term memory still going. Still going. Not in a good way. All right. So anyway, yeah, I did get a purchase. It just flashed across my phone. I ran a sale a couple hours ago, so that's probably why. I'm good to see that know that I'm still alive on eBay, and that the sales actually work, because it was like a $15 item or a $12 item I reduced. And I saw the reduced price of it, so that had to be it. But I'll check that later and let y'all know. So I'm thinking it might be a catalog, so I will. That's why I took those boxes. I don't have any to use. All right, enough of that nonsense. Let's go on the next stop. See if you recognize it. See you in a bit. Okay, folks, I have landed. Do y'all recognize these or that? I bet you do. Filthiest dumpsters, number 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Ain't no swing and a miss. Joanne's looking like they still have something in there. Let's go see. I'll see you when I get there. Now, I don't get here, nearby here, is that a word? I don't get near here as often as I used to. I think y'all remember me visiting here. But I'll tell you, it's one of the few Joann's that don't have a dumpster or don't have a compactor. So I feel pretty lucky that I was able to get that here. I had this one here. It has some sort of, yeah. You know what that is? That looks like a garage door opener that someone discarded, and I guarantee you it's not working. Them things, they last forever. So this thing probably is not working. Definitely a personal dump, not Joann. So as You may know Joann is closing I believe it's closing 500 of its 800 stores. This is not closing from what I have read. Doesn't mean it won't later, but it's a good thing. The home station store staying alive. See more electronic stuff down here. I don't know, still part of that garage door. It's completely different from what I'm looking at. I'm going to grab my grabber here for him. I can't quite read that. Yeah, grab my grabber. Interesting enough, I'll move this one box out just so I can have a little more room to maneuver. Still looking now. These guys have also taken to, not always, but sometimes they've started taking to destroying all their stuff. Magazines or old, some returned sewing machines they toss out sometimes, but they make a point to just beat the heck out of them and destroy them. So I haven't really had much luck here at all. But it never stops. You never know. Once in a blue moon, I'll get something. Usually it's a personal dump and not something from Joann's. All right, let me try to get that little gun looking thing. I shouldn't say that. Let me get that little electronic thing. I have no idea. I'll be right back. Okay, Bug Assault. The original assault gun. Do not shoot in face or eyes. Is that at bugs or at people? That's really weird. I've never seen this, never heard of it. If I post this, if you're even watching this, make a comment. Put a post in the comments. Let me know what the heck I'm looking at. There's a Birkenstocks right here. See how worn that one is? Does that say Birkenstock? Yeah. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be, but they're still okay. And I believe there's this tear I was selling right there. So yeah, that's more donation. I couldn't sell that. It'd be hard, man. Everything's hard to sell these days. Even if they're brand new. Again, speaking from my own experience, it's just really hard. So, yeah, I think that's about it. I'm not gonna keep digging in this semi-wet weather. Just gonna go on and to the next. Do y'all remember which one that is? The one that used to break my heart and still does to this day. Let's head on to PetSmart. All right, we are at the Heartbreaker. That'd be PetSmart. All that dog pet food they throw away. It's not in here today. Usually it's piled up to the top. I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at here. That doesn't look like PetSmart material. It could be. Is that wood or is that? Is that wood or is that cardboard? The one here kind of looks like wood. You know me and my woodworking. I'm still at it. Yes, I've got my shop back. Believe it or not, I may have to show that to you before I mess it up again. It's in oil. See that? That's terrible. That's full of oil. You change, for those who change their own oil, you just drain it into that. And you're supposed to take it to a recycle center, an oil recycle center. Any quickie place will do it. They'll take it from you for free and they'll put it in their storage bins. But this just, yeah, that's terrible. And it is full. I felt it. That's terrible. But hopefully, I don't know how, but they say the trash collection trucks, and they somehow detect it, or they search it at the landfill. I don't know about that. I really don't. All right, let me get my hook and see if I can check out what that is in there. I'm having a feeling it's just cardboard. Okay, that was a swing and a miss. It was the cardboard corners of packaging that protects the corners of furniture and whatnot. It just looked so much like wood to me. It's really odd. Here we go, Specs. Employees at the back, very busy. I usually bypass them if employees are here. It just depends. But today, remember Lowe's right next door? Yesterday actually was the day they tossed a certain type of lumber away that I like to get. I know these cars like the back of my hand, and I know the guys who drive them. It's been a while, but they're still here. So I will peek in the back of Specs. What I do though, because I have to walk over there, I turn the car off because I'm kind of leaving it wide open to anyone. And no, I don't expect any problems, but you know, why take a chance? I'll be right back. I'll see it's the back of the Specs. Now I come to the back side over here because this is kind of exposed to the road over there, and yeah, it's kind of wide open. So usually I look, and what I find here is personal dumps, or in this case probably a contractor dumped all these paint cans and whatnot, but nothing really Specs related. But seriously, it's also, I found a lot of over time I found a lot of garage sale dumps in here as well. So now we will just kind of cut over here, and I'd stopped doing this for a long time because they put a gate up, but I have an arrangement. Let's put it that way. I don't want to go. I don't want to get anyone in trouble. So I'll just say I have an arrangement. So it's there's some of what I usually look for, but not that type. Close but no cigar. So usually, okay, yeah, okay. I'll have to come back tomorrow or make a phone call. Like I say, I have an arrangement, so I'm good here. No worries. I'll see you at the last few we go to. Okay, folks, I have landed at the last plaza, and some of you may recall, this is Burt's. Now, Burt's closed. I'm trying to remember, last year, I believe. Middle of summer, maybe a little before, a little after. But they are, if I got my facts right, correct me if I'm wrong, they are owned by the same outfit that owns Bell's. And I was told by one of the managers here that Burt's, this was supposed to turn into a Bell's. So they closed down and sat for a while. They hadn't taken anything out. The merchandise is still here. So it looked like it was just going to rebrand to a Bell's. But then they put a big old rollaway dumpster right there for a couple of months, and they got rid of everything. And nothing has been in its place. Big old swing and a miss. Nothing has taken its place since then. This is one reason why you see all of this, because people know this thing is really seldom used, and it is kind of secluded. You can see a bunch of businesses back here. It's really, can't be seen from the road. So this place is notorious for getting illegal dumps. But yeah, it was interesting that it was supposed to be a Bell's, and it's set empty. And in the fall, is it called Spirit Halloween? The ubiquitous Halloween store that rents empty places for a couple of months, and then they're done. They took over, and after that, it was done again, empty. So don't know. It's a pretty popular plaza over here, so I don't think it'll stay empty very long. We're now pulling up behind Harbor Freight, and I got to cut around this 18-wheeler. See how tight that was? That's Dee Dee's right there. He's making a load to Dee Dee's. Discounts, that's their recycle bin. I usually skip because it's almost always empty, like 98% of the time. And this here is Harbor Freight, and we get pretty lucky here. Maybe not on a Saturday on dump day, but you just never know. This looks like a illegal dump there. 2 tires. See, they're not supposed to go into the landfill either. Some kind of denim shirt. That's about it there. And about here. Looks like a pry bar there. I'll look over here first. Yeah, I don't know how Harbor Freight is in your area, But there's one not far down the road here in another town. They don't have a compactor either. So I'm just wondering, does yours have a compactor? See, there's the tool. So pry bar. What was the reason for return? Heavy duty not working. I bet. Look, it's the pry bar. How could it not work? What depends what you're prying on. I don't know. Anyway, that'll go in the toolbox in my workshop. I'm glad I found something to show you guys. A handheld pry bar. Ooh. Anyway, what can you do? Pretty boring video, like I say. I don't even know if this can get posted. It might. I enjoy making it. Always enjoyed making them and commenting and commenting back with you guys. That was never a problem with it. It was just, I had 2 deaths back to back in my family. My dad and my stepmom, 4 months apart. I think I posted this somewhere in one of the videos, in one of the community chats. I don't know, but yeah, it was both kind of expected, more or less, but it took a toll on me. Some good people in my life, and they were ready to go, but I wasn't ready for them to go, put it that way. They were both in their 80s, so it just took a toll on me. So I just kind of stopped doing a lot of things. I stopped. Still got the tribe. I was going to mention those, so don't worry there. That's one reason it kept me going. It's the tribe. Still have to focus on them. They're still young, but I tell you what, they're growing so fast. One's just finished high school. One just started high school, and now they're all doing their little things, extracurricular activities, football, cheer, football. And man, the oldest was into wrestling. He's out now. He's in college. So yeah, a lot of changes, but for the good, I believe. But yeah, that's why I stopped doing the videos. I stopped doing a lot of things. But just focus on the family. Enjoyed that. So if I post this at all, forgive the rambling, forgive the terrible videos. Go back and look at the other ones. You'll know I'm not joking. But yeah, that's the deal. That's why I've been gone so long. Had to take a break from it. Don't know what I'll do from here, if I'll make any more, but we'll see. We got a whole year to think about it. I was going to do this in January, start of a new year, yada yada, all that. So that's, I don't know. But what we have here now, the latest, or the last dumpsters, and I may just stop. No, may not stop, because it's really raining, getting bad, and I gotta go. But yeah, this is Dollar Tree and Big Lots down there. I'm gonna bypass them because I've got to get, and I gotta go get groceries for dinner. So I want to get an early start on that. But I just wanted to make this one for you guys and let you know I think about you. I appreciate all your comments, your concerns back in the day. And if I've missed any comments for you, I just haven't been keeping up. I let my channel kind of slowly die. It's still there. I'm still getting views. I still get emails from YouTube about how to improve my channel and yada yada. It's really not so much even monetizing it. It's more like just something I've devoted so much time to, and I was so excited to get monetized and get 1,000 views, or 1,000. What was it? I think I had to get 1,000 something, and I post so many videos. But anyway, yeah, whatever it was. 1,000 subscribers and so many views, and I got monetized. But I let it die. Again, there's certain things I let go after my folks passed. But now I'm kind of 3 years removed. I can't believe it. 3 years removed. My dad died in May of 2022, and my stepmother September 2022, 4 months apart, thereabouts. So yeah, anyway, don't mean to end it on a downer. Let's see if I can remember what we're supposed to say here. Always wear your gloves. Be safe. Keep what you need. Sell what you must. And give what you can. can't believe I remembered that. Hope to hear from some of you guys. It's been a while. This is Jay, Dumpster Diving Life.